as Americans, we have pretty easy lives, especially looking at some of the third world countries and looking at historically how people live. We got it really easy. We got almost everybody has a warm place to sleep, food on the table, hot and cold running water. Those are extreme luxuries for a lot of people in the world and a lot of people throughout history. So having all these things, we become lazy and lackadaisical and like self-absorbed, and we think we just deserve all these things. And I'm no exception to that. I oftentimes don't stop and pause and be grateful that I have those things, and I should be more grateful for those things. And on days like today is a good day to stop and remember those things. Today's Memorial Day, and I went to 3 Memorial Day services today as part of the Boy Scouts and with the American Legion. And I just would like everybody to pause, and myself included, and think today and be grateful for the sacrifices that a lot of people have made. Now, I first of all the men and women who gave their lives so we could have these things that never came home. But also be grateful for their widows who had to live without their husband or their wife, and the kids that they left behind, and the tragedy of that, and be thankful for those people too. And also be the families of those who've given their lives, and also be thankful for other people who gave their lives in supporting this military. I think of the radium girls that painted the compasses during World War II that would sharpen the stylus with their teeth, and they all died of radium poisoning. Those women, they still gave their lives so we could have everything we have, and I'm really grateful for that. And I need to pause and spend more time reflecting on all the sacrifices others have made so I can have my easy life. I mean, I got a refrigerator full of food, I got a pantry full of food, I got extra food stored in buckets in the crawl space of my house so that I can provide food for my family no matter what happens. But I don't often stop and be thankful for those things. And like I said, throughout history, most people, and a lot of the world today, people still work all day long to provide enough food for one meal or for one day. And I have extra food I can store up for emergencies. I have internet. I have a smartphone. I have access to all the world's information. I have a car. I got everything you can ask for, and materially. And I'm often not grateful enough for that. And like I said, pause to thank those who served and gave their lives, but also those who weren't in the military, but also gave up a lot, including sometimes their lives as well. But I also want to stop and reflect that about Jesus. He gave up his life too, and took on the sins and the punishment that we deserved, so that we could be forgiven of our sins. And I don't often stop and pause and think about how much suffering he went through, and how much I'm not grateful enough for it, to be honest, oftentimes. And today, while we're thinking about the soldiers and sailors, Marines, and airmen who gave up their lives, we should also be grateful to Jesus, who also gave up his life for us. That's all I have. I'm not going to ramble. I just wanted to get that off my chest, and I hope you are thankful and pause today too.